So yeah, medium warrens sounds good. And I guess, generally speaking, ooh, do we want to, is this a team we'd want to take on a Shambler? It'll probably go relatively well. Yeah, maybe we do that. That could be fun. I mean, we might as well take stuff like this, too. Bring a key. Then one of each of these random potions. Oh, I haven't brought something like that. All right. Let's get out there. The Warrens is full of disease and blight in equal measure. Come prepared to deal with sickness. Pretty sure I did not come prepared to deal with sickness. Do I even have... I do have Snuff Box, so it's not all bad. That's more like the scouting that I have grown accustomed to. That's a lot of fights in that little section. Last time I came here, I used the medicinal herbs to get the disease resist buff from that. It was absolutely not worth it. Now, what is this one? This is the one that auto triggers. What are you called? You're not the sacrificial stone. You're the skull altar. You get adrenaline, blessing, or curse. Yeah, 50% of the time this is bad, so we're gonna pass on that. We want to keep our Vestal in position too, which actually means we're not going to be using Adder's Kiss much. Now that I think about it. But in the case of a surprise, we'll have lots of options. Two and two. We'll do that for 1,000 gold. It's probably worth it. Not a bad first hit. I don't want it acting, so. Melee Vestal's coming to get ya. Bam! Do love me the Melee Vestal. Okay. He's a little bit blightable, so. Absolutely monster group heal there. We really don't have much in the way of cures, though. I am coming to realize. Whew. But we're putting out some damage, to be sure. Whoa. Another jute tapestry? The daggers never make it very far. I should probably learn my lesson and just give up on them. Charming. Don't like to see it. I don't think we're going to have any problem working through that, though.
Masterfully executed.
My thought is Grape Shot Blast is potentially going to pick up 2 kills. That was about as good as it gets. I'll go for Illumination here, I guess. We didn't buff her crit, or excuse me, her stun. Dear Swine Reaver, what are you even all about? Why you gotta be like that?
Inspiration and improvement.
And improvement. No blight. Don't matter none. This little starting area is just blowing my mind with how oh, I don't like Mobek. I really wish you would lay off the corpse fondling. That would be lovely. Okey-doke. I'm not in a huge rush to kill the Fusilier because group healing is the only type of healing that we're rocking, so I did want to kill someone though. My expectation is we go basically before all of them anyways. Yeah. Gonna stall for a sec to get a heal off. Ooh, nice. That's perfect. Not bad. Having a rank 3 melee is interesting. I haven't used the Highwayman in that capacity too terribly much. Oh, I didn't bring a Shambler juice. I thought I did. Well, maybe I brought it on my last mission. No, that would have been. Cool. He's gonna stay up for a little bit, so the dodges are real. Ooh, I can't open vein on rank 3 though, I guess. Should have known that. That was the reverse of what we were hoping for. All right, we get the kill anyways. This thing, it bleeds. Apparently not much, but we get to break out the mace. Oh, what is the debuff that the mace applies? I don't actually know the answer to that question. Fine, fine, fine. You don't blight very much. I will do some healing with the Vestal. Oh, it's a bad start. Hey, if you could cut it out. I generally think of these large corpse Epicureans as being pretty manageable, but this guy is proving quite the problem. I don't want to get the kill here. Oh, well, I didn't want to get the kill because I could do some healing, but now I'm realizing that I did not set myself up very well for that, did I? Well, we'll probably just use our first weak healing potion. Oh, of course, because you didn't touch it last time. Let's see. Okay, so kill order, generally speaking, I like to get rid of the Vestal first. Okay, Vestal recognizes she is in danger. A little chip damage for everybody here. Should be an easy kill. Vestal really needs to get to healing though. That's a thing that needs to happen. Put the guard up. Okay. We like to see it. Gonna put some damage in on this guy. Get him ticking to oblivion.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Oh, big hit from the highwayman. Didn't want to get the kill there. Was hoping to delay a bit longer. Probably just the anti-venom. Swine spawn, my least favorite. That's if we're gonna have them. That's the way they should be. Okay. Wow, 3 crits in a row. Can't say I mind. I think I'm going to preemptively put up block on our shield bearer. Just since last time we got a bit rolled by the Corpse Epicurean as we worked our way through. And I don't think we're going to be able to rush this down. It's all over. Ooh, those group heals are so juicy. All right, we can fish for the crit. I guess we don't even need it. Our stress is zeroed out. I am tempted by that bandage. I think it's better than a medicinal herbs in this case. I mean, we could literally use the medicinal herbs right now on this. I think we got to free up a slot, so I'm going to let that go. Use the medicinal herbs here. Yeah, that 4 food is not going to get us very far, but maybe we'll get a sweet hunger check. Okay, we have 2 camps. There we go. Ask and you shall receive, apparently. Maybe that's the key to Darkest Dungeon. I just need to start asking for bad things to happen, and then my expectations will be met. I don't know why I'm letting the torch burn down. I mean, there's not much value in upkeeping it right now, but we're going to get someplace and we're going to need to... Like, I don't want to go into this room without torch being up because I want to maximize our chance of a scout. There it is. Oh, big scout too. I love that this team is so disarming. Charming and disarming. The Jade must go. Oh, a fallen footpad. All right. When you most need it, you know? When you most need the crit because you've just been ambushed. So the shuffle comp is good, but we really don't have a good answer for how to get people back. All right, you're gonna riposte now. That's actually nice, because that means our shield breaker is going to be able to... Actually, where can our shield breaker pierce from? Alright. We just Divine Comfort here, because I don't want to... Our shuffle, if we moved our Vestal forward, she would not have been able to act accordingly. Ooh, nasty. I was hoping for the stun to prevent that from happening, but no dice. Alright. We're probably pretty okay here, though. We still got the Divine Comforts, even if they're not the big, juicy Divine Comforts we've grown accustomed to from rank 2 Vestal. No actions at all there, though. That's a little dubious. A little unfortunate. A death by inches. All right. Don't think that. I guess not a shuffle comp in the strictest sense, because the Vestal's positioning is just so rigidly constrained. A matter of faith. Nibbles et nocens. I was to recite my vows in just a week's time, and Henry was going to be apprenticed to the mason from Shrewsbury. Though we had shared few intimate moments since that night in the garden, I simply could not be a sister of the Lord and his faithful wife at the same time. From much deliberation, I acquiesced that I would rather have him than be a nun, and that I could serve God from his side just as well as within the cobblestone halls. It didn't take much persuasion to get Henry to plan an escape. He clearly did not approve of his apprenticeship decision either. Ah, a hulking Swinotar for our viewing pleasure. All right, let's see if we can take out these spawn as quickly as humanly possible. Ooh, that's a bad start. It's a little better. Trelly, no. You need to wield that mace accurately. Ugh. That's not great. As discussed, we don't have fantastic ways to get her moved back up again. No real way to get the kill there unless I shuffled forward, but we're gonna need to take out this corpse before he acts. All right, we're taking another boar rush, I guess. We didn't get pig speared. It's the little things. Do you blight? A little bit. Not a lot, though, apparently. Oh, very, very resistant hulking Swinotar. I wonder if he has an affix, like, I don't know, resistant? I really need to stop trying to dot him up, it seems. This guy just wants raw damage. Does it actually do more? 8 to 13, 9 to 13. This has a higher minimum damage, even if the bleed isn't going to land. That's a good hit. I think this one is in the bag. I think that Carbonell is going to close for us, no problem. All right. Yeah, not particularly shuffle friendly, this party comp. Trying to think if there's anything to be done about that. I mean, I really don't need the money. it's such like a knee-jerk thing that I'm like, I gotta keep the money, but at the end of the day, we could probably move to finishing up our tavern and then definitely not needing any more heirlooms more quickly if I stopped prioritizing money that we are rolling in. It snowballs quite quickly. You kind of don't realize it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have more money than I know what to do with in this game. Ooh, little backtracking fight. How did these folks sneak up on us? That's the question that I'm wondering. The Reaver is going to be hard to it's going to be hard to eliminate quickly. In a way that won't leave a corpse. Especially since he's resistant. Huh. Ooh. Palpable fear. There's the pig spear. I think we do a really, really awful heal. I think that was the plan. Didn't want to get the kill there. Because now I take another pig spear. Yeesh. Can't really do anything about the corpse. The corpse is our priority, though, to be clear. All right. That will reduce the danger slightly. No more pig spears to grind us down. You're blightable. This game is just making me eat my words left and right now. Would have shifted that crit a little leftwards, but the length of this guy's arm, as a side note, is like out the door and around the corner. Like, you want someone that can reach the top shelves? The hulking Swinotar is your monster. Okay, he's toasted, so the goal now is mostly just to move everybody around. Ideally have the Vestal go before. Yep, nice. All right. We haven't used a shovel yet this expedition either, I am discovering. For Darkest Dungeon stakes? So I would recommend completely unmodified for a first run. I think that the base game is very, very well tuned for kind of learning the game and getting used to it. What I will say though that is super fun is the way that they set up modding. The community is super active. So as you play through, you can add in like mod classes and stuff like that are super super fun. Some of the mods that people have done are extremely in sync with the way that the game kind of feels and operates and are just really cool. I remember one mod that I played with at one point was the Falconer, I think. Very awesome. But yeah, I think like I would steer clear of the like overhaul mods. Like this mod that I'm playing is obviously like a major overhaul. for people that want kind of like a more difficult, more punishing version of Darkest Dungeon. But yeah, I would start with the base game, and I think one thing that I'm a little like of two minds about is there were 3 expansion packs that came out for Darkest Dungeon, and I always forget the name of the vampires one, something blood. But anyways, there's Butcher Circus, there's the Farmstead, and there's the vampires one. And the vampires one adds a bit of like a clock to the game that I didn't totally love. Basically, like what happens is, not to spoil things, but like you can potentially Crimson Court. Thank you, Mr. Rion. Yeah, the Crimson Court. I don't know what you think about it. I'd be curious, Mr. Rion. Like, I found that the Crimson Court changed the game, and it felt a little different to me playing the Crimson Court. So I think I sometimes like I enjoyed playing it, but after I had played like the base game, it felt better to go back and then play the Crimson Court. But yeah, if I were a new player, I would just play the base unmodded game, I think. Hexproof? Okay. Hexproof and Clandestine. Got it. Big hits coming out.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Yeah, that is a very good way to articulate it, Mr. Rion. Like it adds, from my perspective, it adds a lot of difficulty, and also the systems that manage kind of come with like an internal clock, right? Where you're kind of like racing against your party being overrun by the hunger.
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
There we go. This is the definitive answer. That sounds exactly right to me. Oh, we found our secret room, which means we got a collector fight. That's awesome. We will continue adventuring. We have 3 shovels, so we'll do the whole dungeon. Also, I hope no one saw that I walked on a trap that was detected by my scouting. I was not paying attention. Oh gosh, shapeshifters. I'm starting to feel like I'm not going to get anyone dead. Oh, Black Plague? No, just a staggering amount of stress. Oh. Go for the stun here. Didn't get it.
Well struck.
Wow. I really did a great job of spreading damage there. Oh. That is probably like the best advice is don't do what I am currently doing. Pick a target, focus it down. You always want to make sure that the numbers game is playing in to your advantage, or you want to get to the point where the numbers are in your favor as quickly as humanly possible.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
All right, I'm just gonna let the money go. We're gonna not be. We're fighting the collector, so I can do this.
Only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We're out of torches. That's fine. Oh.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Do I want to carry the end hit venom? Nah. This is potentially our second to last fight. So, okay, this should be okay. Not okay in the sense that we're not going to get much in the way of stress healing from it, just because we don't really have a lot of stress healing options. But hopefully the large corpse Epicurean will not decide to crit us constantly like it did last time. Famous last words. This guy's avenging, so very quickly we're going to get to a point where all of our characters are slowed to like -10 speed. The flesh is knit. Such a good voice line. Those are some big hits right there.
The wounds of war can be healed.
All right, we can finish this dude off now.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We have way too much food right now. Also, basically no use for shovels, actually. I think shovels is the better play, but might as well. Might as well eat some of that. Assuming neither of these are backpacks, we'll use the last Ancestor's Luminous Concoction for the collector fight. And then I think we have... Yeah, we do have bandit sense here, so we'll be able to skip ambushes and probably knock off a lot of the stress that we have here. Never read. It's too dangerous. The primary lesson the Darkest Dungeon taught us. Nope, we're not going to mess with that. 100% on Carbonell, so this takes a chunk off. There we go. Get this on the way back. You're not going to be able to, right? Yeah. There we go.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. All right. Quick collector and we're out of here.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Hey, friend. Got some blight ticking. Ooh, spicy hits. Ring ring, banana phone. Nice hit on the man-at-arms too. That was vicious. Didn't get the stun. Oh, is that one off? No, two off. This is probably baiting another collect call right now. Nope. Given that he has 2 attacks, the blight just does so much work so quickly. I mean, any damage over time when he's acting twice per turn is good business. Let's see, 16, 31. I'm gonna try and stun one of these guys just because a little nervous about the double highwayman. They do put out a bit of damage. Let's see, I think best to secure the kill. He could do a life steal, get healed up. This guy can only heal one of them, so we'll just work over the other one. Swing and a miss. So we're going to kill the man-at-arms first anyways, because they do a stress attack. Oh, disgusting. We're getting some good stress healing too, actually. I thought about Serpent Swing. Oh, resisting the blight, eh?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, Serpent Sway would have saved us a few hit points and a bleed, but either way, we're done. Pick up another blueprint, which is lovely. And 5k in Trapahedrons is not bad.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. No problem. Do I have any way to cure the bleed? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Get the banded sense up. Zero out the stress. All done. Not bad, not bad. It's a little cheaty when some of your money came from the potions that you brought in. All right, everybody's level 4.
Even these dirt-covered dullards have their uses.
Hey!
Put them to work.
This is the first time we have gotten labor force, and we will use it to do the last upgrade on our Hamlet.
Strong drink, a game of chance,
There we go.
companionship, the rush of life.
The Hamlet is fully upgraded. Gillian.